The third way that we're going to do a selection is by using color range. Um, now, I don't use this very often. Other people do, so you can learn it, and then maybe you'll use it, maybe you won't. This, along with Magic Wand, along with Quick Mask, they're often a way to get to a starting point, right? It's a quick and dirty way to get to a beginning point, and then you can go back in and refine your mask afterwards. With things like this, with pixel layers, often we want our mask to be much more precise, and we won't use these methods. We'll go in and use the pen tool. But these are quick. They are don't require as much work in the beginning, hopefully. And you can always go back into any layer mask and either with a brush or any other method, clean that up, modify it, fix it, whatever. So how does this work? So we're going to go up here to the select menu and just go down to select color range. And oh my gosh, first let's go ahead and where's my layers? Okay. Colorful mess on floor. Duplicate. Great. Turn that off. Put it on the bottom. Make a new layer. White backdrop. Right, put it up here. Grab the paint bucket. Make sure we've got white paint, and boom. There we go. Put it down there. Whew. Almost forgot to do that. All right, now that we've taken care of some business, select and color range. Make sure you're on the right layer. So what we want to do in this is that we want to select something that has a strong continuous color. So if I go in here and select this colored pencil, all right, let's zoom in that. It is going to just select that. I'm going to hold down Shift. I'm going to click that little end bit. Can I get that? There you go. Boop. Oh, I clicked too far. You'll see that happen in the mask right there. So that seems pretty close. Selection preview. Let's do a quick mask. That's hard to see because it's red and everything else is red. Black matte. White matte. Okay, let's do with the white matte. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, Command plus on the keyboard, and I'm just going to hold down Shift and click on those little areas to see if I can bring them in. I'm going to increase my fuzziness. Oh, that seems like too much. Bring it back a little bit. Get a little bit more in there. Okay. Now it has selected some other stuff around me. I can pull that down, fuzziness down a little bit. But that seems pretty good in that that pencil seems almost totally selected. If I want to include the wooden part, that doesn't seem like a great idea. I'm going to go ahead and do that later on. So hit OK. And now we have a selection that includes, for the most part, all of that pencil. Are there some little tiny holes in it? Yes, there are. Why? Well, the pencil is not one flat color. Anytime you have something that's shiny, it's going to be a lot harder to select, right? Because it's not just one flat red. It's red, then it's a lot lighter, and it's a little bit darker again, it's lighter again. We have other colors reflecting onto it, all of this garbage. So it's a little bit tricky. We'll go ahead and expand, contract. modify, expand, 2 pixels, modify, contract, 2 pixels. Do we expand 1 pixel? No. Okay, so that got rid of a lot of the little holes in it. If I want to include this area here, right, I can jump into Quick Mask and, right, remember I did that by hitting that thing right there. And I can take my white paint and just paint in that tip of the pencil. Cool. So once I've done that, exit Quick Mask, go up to my colorful mess on floor layer. Let's zoom out first and see if there's anything else that is amiss. So there are some other areas. I could grab the marquee tool and just hold down Option to minus selection and just minus those guys out. I can also just wait until I've made the mask and then go back in and wipe them out at that point. So I'm going to do that now. With that selected, layer selected, Japanese flag, and boom. All right, I'm going to move this around and see if there are any other areas. Yeah, I see a little bit of weirdness. Option click on here, right? Let's grab my brush and make sure I've got black paint. Remember I did this by just coming to that layer mask, option clicking on it. Oh no, black paint, good nor. No, there we go. Whew, that was close. All right, and that got any missing little bits. Oh crap. All right, yeah, that looks good. All right, option click on it again, and we're back. So you can do that. You can do that for whatever piece in here you would like. You may have better luck maybe with the big pink thing. Try unchecking localized color clusters when you do that. So when I go into color range, if I uncheck that, how does that work? Right, if I play with fuzziness, if I play with range, how accurate can I make that initial selection before I have to go back in and start editing it? So you can either get the pencil or the box cutter, or if you want to do that orange thing, that's fine too. Go ahead and select one of those, knock out everything else, so we just have a nice white background. Throw it on the Padlet, and you're good.